So dear students, today we are going to understand graphical method of solution of pair of linear equations. As we know, we have three methods to solve pair of linear equation. First is graphical method. So to understand this, let me take an example. Suppose x minus 2y equal to 0 is first equation of a pair and 3x minus 4y minus 20 is equal to 0 is second equation of a pair. So these two equations form a pair of linear equations and we have to solve it graphically. So to solve graphically, first what we have to do, from any one equation, we can start from any one equation. So from equation number 1, what we can write, since it is x minus 2y equal to 0, we can write 2y is equal to x. And if 2y is equal to x, this implies y is equal to x by 2. So this is value of y in terms of x from equation number 1. What we are going to do, we have to find two solutions for equation 1 and two solutions for equation number 2. And with the help of these two solutions, we will plot their graph. So this we are going to do. So y is equal to x by 2. So if we put x equal to 0, we can put any value of x, because for any value of x there is a value of y and together x comma y is a solution of equation. And in graph, x comma y represent a point which will lie on the line of particular equation. So if we put x equal to 0, y is equal to 0 by 2, that is 0. So for x equal to 0, y equal to 0 is one solution for equation number 1. I will represent it in a box. So the box is value of x, value of y. So first solution is if x equal to 0, y is equal to 0. Now put another value of x. If I put x is equal to 4, then y is equal to 4 by 2, that is 2. So for x is equal to 4, y is equal to 2. This is other solution for equation number 1. Similarly, we have to find two solutions for equation number 2 also. So now from equation 2, from equation 2, what we can write, it is 3x minus 4y minus 20 is equal to 0. It means 4y is equal to 3x minus 20. 4y is equal to 3x minus 20. This implies y is equal to 3x minus 20 divided by 4. So this is value of y in terms of x from equation number 2. Here also I will put two values for x and will get corresponding value of y. So if we put x equal to 0 here, we can put any value. Usually we put x equal to 0 first. So for x equal to 0, y is equal to 3x, that is 0, minus 20 divided by 4. 0 minus 20 is minus 20, minus 20 divided by 4 is minus 5. So for x equal to 0, we have y is equal to minus 5. I will represent it in a box. So if x is equal to 0, y is equal to minus 5, I need one more solution. So put another value for x. Now if x is equal to 2, y is equal to 3 into 2 is 6 minus 20 divided by 4. So it is minus 14 by 2, that is minus 7.5. I intentionally have taken a value for which y become in decimal also, because this also we have to mark in the graph. I can take such value of x for which numerator will be multiple of denominator. In that case, you will get integral value only. So we have to try, we can try for such value. But if we put any value like this for which y is in decimal, that also is a perfect solution, no problem in it. So if x is equal to 2, for that y is equal to minus 7.5. So these are two solutions for equation number 2 also, and I have represented in a box. So now we have to use that box to draw the graph. For that I need a graph paper. This is graph paper. This is x-axis and this is y-axis, and these are points 0, 1, 2, 3. Now for first equation, solutions are if x is equal to 0, y equal to 0, means 0 comma 0. So this is the point 0 comma 0. This is the point 0 comma 0. Now other point is if x is equal to 4, y is equal to 2. If x is equal to 4, y is equal to 2. So this is the point 4 comma 2. For x is equal to 4, y is equal to 2. Now if we join these 2 points, we get a line for equation number 1. So 4 comma 2 and 0 comma 0. So this is the line for equation number 1. So this green line represent equation number 1, and its equation is x minus 2y equal to 0. I have written its equation also. Now for second equation, the solution is 0 comma minus 5. If x is equal to 0, y is equal to minus 5. So this is the point 0 comma minus 5. And second solution is 2 comma minus 1.5. So if x is equal to 2, y is minus 7.5. This is minus 7 and this is minus 7.5. So this is the point 2 comma minus 7.5. Now if we join these 2 points 0 comma minus 5 and 2 comma 7.5, we will get the equation for second line. So it is like this. So this is equation number, this is line for equation number 2, and its equation is 3x minus 4y minus 20 equal to 0. 3x minus 4y minus 20 is equal to 0. Now since these two lines are intersecting at a point, means this is the case of unique solution, because the point where they intersect satisfies both the equation, and this point is solution of this pair. Now I have to read this point. So for that, x will be in negative x-axis, we are getting x. So let me mark points here also. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5 and so on. So for this point, x is equal to minus 4 and y is equal to minus 2. Hence x is equal to minus 4 comma y is equal to minus 2 is solution for this equation which we have taken for example. So this is about graphical solution. In graphical method, we have to just plot two lines of the pair of linear equations. When we plot these two lines, there may be three cases. One is intersecting lines, second is parallel lines, and third is coinciding lines. So we may get intersecting lines, parallel lines and coincident lines. So if we get intersecting lines like this example, then we will have a unique solution. So, and then we have to read that point where the lines are intersecting. The point of intersection is basically the solution. Now, two more possibilities are there. If we draw the graph of two lines, suppose the lines are a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0, and suppose the lines are a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. Suppose these are two lines and we draw their graph. Then there are basically three possibilities. First, that the lines intersect at a point, like our example, previous example I have taken. And two other possibilities are that maybe lines are parallel. So if lines are parallel, it will be like this: first line, and this is second line. In this case, both the lines are parallel. Suppose first equation is represented by this green line and second by this orange line. So this is a possibility when we draw the graph. How we have to draw the graph? We have understood in the previous example. And if we get lines like this, then there will be no solution always, because there is no common point. Similarly, if we get third case, suppose lines are, these are our axes, this is x-axis, sorry, this is y-axis, and this is x-axis. And if the lines are like so, this our orange line coincide the green line. So this is the case of coincident lines. So in this case, there are infinitely many solution. So if lines are intersecting, then there is unique solution and the point of intersection is solution. And if lines are parallel, then there is no solution. If lines are coinciding, then there is infinitely many solution. Now let me draw first case also, since though we have understood it with example also. So let me draw third case also. For that, first we need x-axis and y-axis. So this is y-axis, and this is x-axis, suppose, and our lines are like these two lines, first and second. So this is case of intersecting lines, and in this case we have unique solution. Now the question is, this is graphical method. We have to draw the graph to determine whether there is unique solution, infinitely many solution, or no solution. Now the other part is, how can we check whether it is unique solution case or infinite many solution or no solution without drawing the graph. Means, is there any algebraic method also to determine whether the pair has unique solution, infinite many solution or no solution? Yes. So for that we have to compare our equations, a given equation with general form, that is a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. So first we have to find the ratios a1 upon a2 and b1 upon b2. If these two ratios are not equal, if we get a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2, then it is a case of unique solution. Means the pair where a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2, their graph will be intersecting lines. If we draw the graph of two lines of that pair, the lines will be intersecting, and we call it as consistent system. What we call it? Consistent system. Consistent system means if the pair of linear equation has solution, then it is said to be consistent. So there are three things which are same actually. First, is the system consistent? So for that we have to check whether the system has solution or not. So if we got a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2, then it is case of unique solution. Means it is case of intersecting lines. So we can say anything, that they are intersecting lines case, this is unique solution case, or this is consistent system, if a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2. Now if we get a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2, then it is case of infinitely many solution. Means the pair whose graph is coincident, means lines are coincident in the pair, in that pair we always get a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2. All ratios are same in this case. And since here also we have some solution, though it is infinite many solution, but solutions are there, means this system is also known as consistent system. Now in third one, the ratios will be like this: a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2, but they are not equal to c1 upon c2. So for any pair, if we get a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 but not equal to c1 upon c2, then their graph, equations graph, will be parallel. Lines will be parallel in that case, and there will be no solution. And since there are no solution, then this system is called inconsistent system, because it has no solution. So either we can check by graphical method. For that we have to draw lines corresponding to both the equations. Then only we can say system is consistent or inconsistent, or we can say it is intersecting lines or unique solution. We can say coincident lines or infinite many solution. We can say no solution or parallel lines by graphical method. And other method, which is algebraic, is just check the ratios a1 upon a2, b1 upon b2 and c1 upon c2. If you get a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2, then no need to check c1 upon c2. We can directly say that it is case of unique solution. Graph is intersecting lines only, means system is consistent. If you get a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2, then you have to check c1 upon c2 also. So it may be equal to b1 upon b2, c1 upon c2 may be equal to the same ratio, that is a1 upon a2 and b1 upon b2. In that case it is coinciding lines, means infinite many solution, and system is said consistent. And if a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon c2 and that is not equal to c1 upon c2, then that is a case of no solution and infinite and inconsistent system. Thank you.